friend we have in Jesus. Well, hello. I hope you're our friend, and I hope you're tuned in here. Let me turn my mic up just a little hair there. Hope everybody's doing okay. I switched back to my old mic because it sounds a lot better. The mic I was using last week was a $20 mic. This is a $620 mic. Makes a difference. Anyway, it's hard to get this mic around my ear and the earbud and everything together, but I'll just fight with it and make it work and play another hymn book song. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. That's a great old hymn book song. Page 57 in the Redback book. This is page 18. Ventura City. Lord, I hadn't played that in a week or two. Got a different guitar tonight. I got Miss Blue off the hanger over there instead of the Martin. And it's like playing two different guitars. I wonder why. I guess it's two different guitars, isn't it? But I don't want to forsake the Taylor, that's for sure. I love this old guitar. Anyway, it's a great guitar. Let's see, I saw a song on here a while ago that I hadn't played in a while. And let me see if I can find it here. It's right about there. 3. Touch me. I've got 3 new sets of String Joy strings over here for my electric guitar. And these are Alexas. That's what I've always used on this Taylor. And you cannot beat an Alexa string, and a little opinion of mine. But I may get some String Joy and see what they sound like on this guitar. But the Alexas sound good, and they're long lasting too. Let's see if anybody is on the channel here. Get my iPad up here, and I'm upside down. Well, you know what? There we go. The first thing I'm going to do, you notice there's not any whistling, any ocean noise in the background. I got rid of all that. I knew what it was the minute I heard it. And when Linda came to me and said, "It sounds like you're roaring," I knew what it was. And I immediately got rid of that. Reggie Barnes, how you doing, buddy? Get up top of the list here. There's Ronald Ray Snyder. That's a camping buddy right there. Y'all got plenty of good area over there, Ray, to camp. I mean, lakes. You got Lake, not Burton, but I know the name as goes to, what's my name? Anyway, I've been on that lake over at Thurman Lake, is that what it is? And that's a great lake and a lot of good camping. John Turner, hope everything's doing good down your way. Says 2 other people are watching. That could be J.A. Jordan Allwine. Happy Tuesday, Poppy. Happy Tuesday, Jordan Allwine. And that's my beautiful granddaughter. And hope everything's going well. She's a school teacher. She's high gear in school this year time of year, so I guess everything's going all right for you. I hope so. Get off of this thing right here and quit sitting on it. Anyway, where was I? I must know where I was right here. Jim Lowe, good to see you, buddy. That's all in a while. I know you've been late getting in at times, and I have to pick it up on the rebound, but I'm glad you're here live when we are. Glad me and you both alive. John Turner, appreciate that word. Yeah, I love this trailer. I bought the Martin about 3 months ago. Bought the, I think I told you online, it's a D16. It's a little one notch down from a D18. And the difference in it, the trim's a little different. It has a little nicer trim than the D18, but it has electronics in it, so I don't have to put a pickup in it and all that to play it on stage. I love the way it plays and sounds. I've been faithful to this old Blue Taylor. Somebody told me they're going to be home at 8:15, and it's 8:15 and they're not home yet. So they may be who knows where. She told me 4 places she was going. The thrift store, this store. She might have went to Bible study. I don't know. Let me, what can I play here that I haven't played in a while? I played this in a while back. This is a good old song right here. Good old Happy Goodman song. sing that and wave that hanky. We had a good time this weekend. We went down to Savannah, Georgia, and we drove in part cloud and part rain a little bit. Not too bad going down. A little windy, but we had a good service in Savannah First Assembly, and then they had a big dinner afterwards there in the fellowship hall. I mean, food like you think it was homecoming day. But then we headed out, I guess it's about 1:30, 2 o'clock. Time we got out of church and got packed up. They brought all my stuff out and I loaded it in. And we went in the motorhome. We went in my pick-em-up truck, and it had the most room instead of Linda's car. And they brought everything out and we loaded it up and pulled out. And we barely got out of Savannah that the rain started pouring down. And we drove right through the middle of that nor'easter that was been going up the East Coast. We was right in the edge of it, up Interstate 95. And boy, it was rain like I've not seen. There was a little while that Linda drove it. She actually drove with the four-way flashers on. It was raining that hard. But it was a good time in Savannah. We've been going down with the Cecil Gray family. Brother Cecil went on to be with the Lord this past June. He retired 4 or 5 years ago, and his son Frank, we've known Frank since he was a young guy. We've known Frank 40-something years. Took over as pastor. I won't say took over, stepped in. He's now pastor anyway. He had a good time. It was always a good time of fellowship and see folks that we hadn't seen in a long time. Good service, good weekend. And then I came in yesterday, we come home Sunday evening, and yesterday I had 2 appointments. I had to see the foot doctor for the neuropathy thing every 3 months. And then I had to see the ear doctor. You may not know this. This may be too much information, but most of you know my hearing is down. I wear hearing devices when I'm not playing music. But one of my problems is my ear canals are extremely small. It's all I can do to get these earbuds in. If it didn't have that little hook around, they would fall out. But anyway, my earwax, isn't that gross, earwax? It doesn't drain out like it would normally do. You take a wash rag and get it out. I have to Q-tip it out, and then it gets a buildup inside on the ear canal. And they go in about every 6 months and make sure my ears ain't stopped up. He told me Monday, yesterday, yeah. He said, boy, your left one was almost closed up. I said, I thought my hearing aids were going bad. Those were just maintenance calls yesterday. You get old, you got maintenance. And you have to do all this maintenance to keep your check engine light from coming on. That's what it is. And I got another appointment tomorrow, Thursday. I have to look. I think it might be Thursday. I talked to the knee surgeon about possible knee replacement. They're telling me I need them replaced, and I don't want to do it. But it's getting difficult. But he informed me that he didn't want to do knee surgery. He said at my age, it's one of the most painful things you could do is knee surgery. Some people say it's easy, some say it ain't. But he said, I don't want to do it. And there's a new technology. They use some kind of light radiation or x-ray or something that they do with the knee. They say it's non-invasive. It doesn't take away 100% of the pain, but he said it usually gets about 75% of it. And so I'm going to go let them check that out, and I'll probably do that. Like I say, got to maintain. First time I ever been 78 years old. And, that thing goes on. Let me see. I'll play it. What time? I got about 5 or 6 more minutes here, and I'll play another good old one. I love playing those old hymn books on. This is my theme song. Yes, I know that I know. I know that I'm sweating. That's why I wear a long sleeve shirt. It's not cold in this house. The air conditioner's not running and the heat's not on, but the lights are on and the PA's on and the computer's on, the iPad's on, the TV's on, the camera's on. It's hot in here. And so you get hot and your nose starts running. Take one more quick look here. See how might have joined up with us in the last little bit. Hey, Miss Harold, I hope you're doing well up there in Maryland. We're going to be up your way for long. And thank you, Jim. I appreciate those kind words. We're at home this week. We're going to the Northeast. I hope that the leaves, we've been up to Pennsylvania, Maryland, up to there a lot of times, a lot of years. In the month of October, and it's usually the earlier part of October because right now the leaves are probably at their peak up through the mountains of Pennsylvania. But we leave on the 27th, I believe it is, the 28th or 27th, long end of the month on Thursday night. We'll leave on Tuesday because we like to get there on Wednesday, a day before, sit on that beautiful Beaver River right there in Bridgewater, Pennsylvania. We're going to be there on Thursday night. Then Friday night we'll be over in Lairdsville, Pennsylvania, and we'll have to go across the mountains about 2 or 3 hours from one to the other the next day. And I'm really hoping to see some beautiful leaves. That's what I was fixing to say. We used to see the golden, beautiful leaves. There's some gorgeous mountains in Pennsylvania in the central, northern part where we'll be. Bridgewater is about 50 miles north of Pittsburgh, over in the western part of the state, and then we go over to Lairdsville, Pennsylvania, and then we drive on Saturday because we go back down through the country, through Shamokin Dam, Pennsylvania. That's a beautiful area up through there across that Susquehanna, I guess that's the way you say it, river runs down through there, and you drive right beside that river for miles and miles. It's beautiful. And then on Sunday morning, we'll be with the precious people at Emmanuel Chapel in Smithsburg, Maryland. That's just south of Hagerstown. And we always enjoy seeing our church family up there. They're like home folks. Sister Linda Lay and her precious pastor husband, Brother Jonathan Lay, are always just fun to go out with and eat and fellowship and have a good time. We've been up there so many years. We've been to fairs, I think. We've been to parades. I think one year we went to a parade or two. But we spent a lot of quality, good time with these folks and love them dearly. And we look forward to that. 2 weeks from now, let's see, today's what, the 13th, 14th, something like that, 14th, 15th. So it's 2 weeks. We'll be in Pennsylvania and Maryland. Well, she says she's going to be back at 8:15. She ain't back. I thought the thrift stores were closed this time of night. Well, I'll jump out of here. I didn't notice if Papa J. Salter was on. Right? He might have been busy, but if not, he'll catch it before long, I'm sure of that. So I'm going to play a song that Papa Joe always enjoys as I go off and change pages here again, so that song will come up where I need it to come up. And Lord, I love to play this old song. I did this for a ministers' conference about, I don't know how many years ago it was. They asked us if we sang a couple songs, and I thought, well, how about if we sang one? I didn't ask them. I just said, why don't I sing one and play one? And I knew there was a bunch of pastors there, a house full of pastors. And preachers and pastors go through a lot of stuff. They are chosen, they're called by God, and God takes care of their pathways and their ways and things, but sometimes they have a lot of problems, people problems, and they go through a lot. And so I thought I would play this song for those folks in that conference, and I did. And I've been playing it ever since. I love playing this song. Well, I was going to sign out and say good night, but somebody barefoot walked in the door. Did you go leave without any shoes on?
No.
Look, there comes the zebra walking in the door. Did you get everything done?
I did.
Turn that microphone on, push the bottom button. Maybe it won't squeal.
Took me a while.
It should be
Hear
on.
it.
Takes a minute for it to come on.
Oh, okay.
It's on now.
You
Speaking
mean
to
it's
it.
not instant?
It's not instant. It's like me, it has to take its time. Go slow, watch your step, make sure you don't walk over nothing, don't trip.
Yep.
Don't let the door hit you. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I wasn't even paying attention to the camera. I hit it twice and it went and went. Anyway, guess who made it back? You said 8:15. Did you mean 9:15?
Well, it's not 9:15 yet.
Oh, Lord.
I can't hear myself.
You can't. Well, I'll turn you up a little bit. Might have to turn this speaker up because you don't have earbuds in.
You do it.
If I can do it without a squeeze.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1
I bet you can hear you there.
1 1. A little bit.
When you get wound up and start singing, you'll know you're there.
Ah. What all did you do tonight?
You mean here?
Yeah.
You think I can remember that far back?
Nope. What you need?
Look, there it is. Looking for this K-Pro. And then I'm going to put it on here. We're going to do something very different on this program. This is not a studio type song. This is the chorus that we've been singing. I want you to sing the goodness of God.
I'll try.
We'll give it a shot. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God.
I love you, Lord. Your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God.
All my life you have been
faithful.
All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able,
I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You've led me through the fire in darkest night. You're close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend, and I have lived in the goodness of God.
all my life you have been faithful.
And all my life you have been so, so good.
With every breath that I am able,
I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing
of
the
the
goodness of God.
all my life you have been faithful.
You got it on the right camera.
That'd be a good song if I could sing it.
You got it on the right camera.
Oh, honey,
You got it on the right camera. I don't know what I'm looking at.
that camera up there on the top.
The top one.
It's the only
Oh,
one
okay.
that you're on. If I go to the other, that'd just be me.
Well, I was looking at both of them. I couldn't tell. Yeah, there's a lot I could do if I could sing it, if I could reach it.
It's places there that's high. And of course, you know, I go a little flat. When I go high, I go flat. You know,
Then when you go low, you go flat.
yeah, you remember that guy one time said, "Man, that guy can really, he can flat sing."
sing.
See how flat he's singing right now. Well, let's go country right here and sing "Over the Next Hill."
Oh, my. Safe in saying that over the next hill will be home. It's a straight and narrow highway, no detours and no byways. The next hill will be home.
From the prophets I've been hearing, I I would say
the end is nearing, for I see familiar landmarks all along. Out of dreams that I've been dreaming, there will be a great redeeming, and over the next hill will be home. By the turn the tide is taken, I would say, no mistaking, that over the next hill will be home. There's a place we are nearing that so many have been fearing, but over the next hill will be home. When we get there, we're all knowing that we'll find the gate is open, and there'll be a refuge from the coming storm. Though the way's been long and weary, but at last the end is nearing, and over the next hill will be home. And over the next hill will be
over the next hill. I guess we ought to sign off and say good night, shouldn't we?
I think you should.
I was thinking about supper, but just remember that you already
You
cooked
had
supper. And I had supper. I had fried chicken and
Mashed
mashed
potatoes and a salad.
yeah, with Thousand Island dressing.
Yeah, homemade,
garlic.
homemade Thousand Isle.
A homemade Thousand Island dressing.
Yeah.
Was it 950 or was it 400,000?
It was a little over 1,000.
Oh, okay. 1,000, not 100,000. 1,000 Island.
Yeah,
Just 1,000 islands. All right, I put this mic on tonight, and I've been fighting. It's just going up and down all
Why
night.
is it going up and down?
Well, because I got an earbud in that's conflicting with it. I wasn't going to wear
You're
it.
pulling on your cord.
I know it, but I was going to put it in my shirt and put a clip on it. Like have a
And did
clip,
it rattle?
and you wasn't here to duct tape it. And so,
Well, you've got two hands.
well, I know, but I'm afraid to do it by myself. I might tape the wrong place. Anyway, all right.
Yeah.
Why don't I hush up and us say adios, goodbye, and good night, and all that. You might come in a little earlier next week if you don't have to go. If you bought all the bargains at the thrift store tonight, you don't have to go back.
I didn't do that. I went to Bible study.
Oh, I didn't know you studied.
You
the Bible.
didn't hear me.
Oh, well, I heard you say part, but you told me 2 or 3 things that you're just going to go do.
I had to go to the grocery store, and then I went to Bible study.
You didn't buy anything at Ruin, did you, at the grocery store?
No, there's a refrigerator at the church.
Oh, okay. So they thought you were going to come in and cook, huh?
Nah,
Anyway, but you got everything done.
I did.
We're supposed to have company. I saw a while ago.
Yeah, we're having company Thursday night.
I was looking a while ago, and
Who did you see?
let's see if I can get back. Yeah, I'm repeating myself there, ain't I? Let me get back on here and I'll see if it's anybody else jumped on before I get off. And
Are you at the right spot? There you go.
hit that right there, and there comes Tom Clay. I forgot to say hello, Tom. Cousin Tom, down the road here about 50 miles from me. We live closer, and we still hadn't got together and gone to eat.
Well, only once.
The Goodness of God. Jim, we're trying to learn that song, really. It's a good song. It's great. And
And we
Tina
may have
Cook,
to
good
raise
to see you,
it.
girl. And Brother Dan, way down across the border. It's good to see you, man. Appreciate all you do for Southern gospel music. Anyway, somewhere on here, that's not all of them.
I think it's on your phone where you see them.
No, Mrs. All One was on here a while ago.
Was she?
Yeah. Mrs.
Well, there's
J.
3 of them.
Mrs. J. Allwine.
Well, there's 2 Mrs. J. Allwines. There's one here, and then there's one away.
It's one over up the Interstate 40 there. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Are they supposed to come eat Thursday night?
As far as I know.
Jordan, I hear y'all coming to eat Thursday night. Hope you can bring something good to eat. And,
Fix your mic.
well, I fixed my mic.
There you go.
I'm fixing to take this mic off. And,
I'm going to tape it to the side of your face. That way it won't move.
well, I said a while ago before you came in, I took off the $20 mic and put on the $620 mic because I sound better, I guess. This countryman.
I need one of those. If it makes you sound better, I want one
Oh,
of those.
yeah, it makes me sound better. Don't make me sound cheap. I've been on longer than I usually am.
You was
Anything else
waiting
you
on
wanna
me,
do?
wouldn't you?
We'll sing another song now.
No. Bring this stool in here. This chair's not good.
I hear that train. Anyway, that's enough of that. They may throw us off of YouTube. You can't never tell. Oh, by the way, share the first part of this program if you will. I'll be sure and share it with your friends and neighbors and all that stuff. And if you want to, you can go to whiteharvest.org or you can go to Beatenbo.com. Anyway, you get to our website, and where it says donate, you can click on there and help us pay the cable bill. Okay, appreciate that. We shall see y'all later, and God bless you. Maybe we'll see you next week.
Maybe.